Let's go back to MailChimp, and when you use MailChimp, you can, I think, send up to about 500 emails free. That's the first thing. You can also get a subscription, but let's just say you're using the free stuff. And they'll ask you to fill in a bunch of stuff. You'll have to import your mailing list, but it's all pretty straightforward. So either go to MailChimp and fool around there a little bit and see how it works to get it set up. I think you do have to set up an account, or whichever, again, it doesn't have to be MailChimp, but whatever thing you're using. So I've set up a dummy account here. So this is, your Save the Date campaign. You put in a subject, you put your names in there, and whatever email that this should be, that people should reply to for the Save the Date if you're gonna have them reply. So then you go to the next screen, and I've pre-selected a template, and the one I've chosen is called, I think it's something like Simple Postcard. It's start from scratch, and that, yeah, it's postcard, but I don't want to start over, so, no, go back. All right, I guess I am starting over. So it's called Simple Postcard, so let's select that one. Okay, it has since I use this all the time, I'm going to remove my header. Okay, so what you're going to want to do now is add the image that we just created in Picnic. So there's your Save the Date JPEG. So open that up, upload. And there it is. So hit save. And there you see it, nice and beautiful, although it is a little bit fuzzy. If you run into problems like this, what I would suggest is maybe go back into Picnic and experiment with the sizes a little bit, because it seems to be compressing it here. But this is also okay. So then if you have any text that you'd want underneath this, you can just below it say, please save the date, or email us for questions, or I don't know what else you would. And Carmen. Now I wouldn't use this big type. They have a standard rich text editor, so you can choose your font. Do something like Georgia, small, or medium. Make it gray. Sometimes this thing can be a little buggy. You can also add your email here. It works pretty much like anything. So let's just put email. So you would just put my email at whatever your email is, and then you would put wedding save the date. And you can actually pre-populate something in the body of the mail, but I don't think you need to worry about that, but you can if you want. And then you hit OK and save. So there you have how this will look. So then you go to next. Then if you want it to display an HTML text for people that can't read HTML, you just hit that. And then you go to the final screen, and you'll have uploaded your list, and you just select that list. We called it your wedding guest list. And then you can just double check the subject line is right, where the replies will go. You can track all the email stuff if you're sending an HTML email, or if you want it to default for people that can only get plain text, you've got a plain text version. And what I always do is I send a test. So I'm going to send myself a test. Let's see what happens. Oops.